them there ducks just can't get enough of that food. They're liking it. I like having them around. Alright, I got this regular old kettle style grill set up for the cook. Got it set up, the charcoal chamber right here. There's nice oxygen flow coming in underneath, up through the coals. The heat will then rise, come back down, and grace the meat with its wonderful smoky flavors, because I'll put some apple wood in there. And if you can see here, I have a little drip tray full of water. And the meat, well, let me put the grate up there. I'm trying to do this one-handed. And you see, the meat will be sitting up here, cooking. Be quite dandy. Alright guys, I went ahead and got this sucker lit using my little torch there. I dispersed some of that cherry wood that I harvested last fall. I'm gonna give it a try, see how that cherry wood tastes. I know my apple wood is a winner, but I haven't really tried this wood. We'll give it a go. Hopefully it's good. We'll let these coals burn a little bit, and we'll get them suckers on there, man. It's burning good. And if you guys are wondering why or how I got this sucker set up, you could go back in some of my previous videos and see how and why I set my grill up this way. There's more to it than it looks. It's kind of interesting. It's a good way to get real barbecue off one of these kettle style grills with a little less effort, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check that out in some of my previous videos and maybe put it to use. I'm going to go ahead and get this grill grate on there so I can get it cleaned off, and I'll go get that meat. Looky, looky. See them little coals starting to burn? I better back up. I don't want to melt my phone and nothing like that. You know what? That cherry wood ain't bad, but I'm in love with it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some of that apple with it. Maybe a combination of the apple and cherry will be more to my liking. I'll experiment more with it. Anyway, I just like that apple. Maybe apple in conjunction with some hickory. Now that's some good eating. Or some oak. Anyway, trial and error, baby. I'll have to let you know how it is later in the cook. Boy, oh boy. This is May 3rd, the day before my birthday. But tomorrow's supposed to be chilly and rainy. So, anyway, I'll have my little personal cookout today. And I'll try out some of my sweet yellow sauce. Sweet yellow, what do you call it, glaze on these here chops. Should be good. Boom! If you take a close look, you can see all I did was sprinkle some of my little apple chunks in there. This from the apple that I harvested last fall. It's nice and dry. I can cure it over the winter time. And I'll tell you what, it's already smelling quite delicious, man. I'm loving it. It ain't even really caught too much, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let that burn a little bit, because I don't want all that soot and stuff on my food. But alright, like I said, we'll be back. I just wanted to show you that. I went ahead and put some apple with it. You can see it's burning down pretty good. And look at my ducks are over here just chilling. I started talking and she started moseying on back to the pond, but she was about halfway down that path over here while I was doing my thing. They'll get used to me talking more. I gotta get them used to it, but kind of gotta ease them into it, you know what I'm saying? I love having all the nature around here. Ducks, rabbits, squirrels, birds, you name it. There's a resident opossum, offspring of the old opossum, that used to just come here and chill with my cat. Go to let the cat in, there's a dang on possum sitting there trying to come in too. Like, oh man, you gotta back up, bro. One day I was gazing into the pond and I looked next to me, there's a dang on possum getting a drink about 2-3 feet away from me. I kind of jumped back a little bit and he just moseyed off. Seen a crazy looking raccoon. One time there was a raccoon up in the tree, my golly, pulling up the bird feeder at night. And it would make this racket because it was on a chain. Well, I run out there. I'm like, who the hell's out there trying to mess with my stuff, you know? Got stuff in the back there. Pitch dark. I don't see nothing. Nobody. Go back in the house. I hear it again. I'm looking out the window. I don't see nobody, but I can hear it. I go out there again. Who the heck is back there? I did this about 3 or 4 times, man. Finally, you know, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm like, somebody's back there messing with my stuff. I'm ready to get it on. You know what I'm saying? I go out there. Boom. This time I got my flashlight. Man, I'm looking around. And by golly, I hear another little sound. I look up. It's a raccoon up in the tree. And what he's doing is every time I go back in the house, he's pulling that chain up to him, eating the bird food. And that's what I was hearing. I brought my son out there. We both had a good laugh. Got a couple pictures. Let him go about his business. It's never a dull moment, man. Anyway, that apple wood's burning pretty good. Let it burn down a little bit. Get that good smoky flavor. I'm about to go get the meat. And I'll be back. Alright guys, what we have here is some nice chops. I seasoned up well. First I brined them while they was thawing. Had them sitting in that brine for a little while. And then I seasoned them with my special homemade barbecue spice rub. Then I just sprinkled a little bit of some herbs on there, you know, give it a little added delight. You know, I like to cook, you know, layers of flavors throughout the cook. And when it's done, I'm telling you what, it's going to be on and popping, baby. And I got my special yellow glaze. I'm telling you what, that sweet yellow glaze, my special honey mustard based barbecue sauce. Gonna give that a maiden voyage too. So let me get this out there. Alright, about to get this out here on this grill. Well, I don't have a little table or chair to sit this on, so I'm gonna sit it on top of here and go get me a little stand or something. I can't wait to finish making my big cooker. I'll incorporate something like that on it. Well, you know, on this sucker right here, on the front part, there'll be a little tray sitting out there. You know how they do. Alright, this'll have to work for now. A little hunting stool. Worked perfectly. I'll just get this stuff situated on there. I decided I'm going to go ahead and make some wings also. There'll be enough fuel source there to cook both. Alright, party people, check it out. Hit this autofocus. Bam. Alright, you see that? I got that position on there pretty good, man. Should cook well. These thin little chops ain't going to take long anyway. But yeah, it's about to be on and popping. And like I said, if you want to know how or why I set the grill up this way, go back and check out my previous videos, man. It's quite informative. I think it's a multi-part series where I go in good detail. It works out good, man. You see that smoke coming up out there? Let's shut this baby and get some heat. Alright. Alright. It's about to be on and popping. Ain't no stopping. See that little bit of smoke wafting out of there? Alright, man, I gotta go get my special homemade poultry seasoning on them chicken wings in a little bit here. Get them babies ready too. I got them sitting in a little mild brine solution as well. Like I said, layers of flavors throughout the cook. Them ducks are over there eating, man. What a wonderful evening. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see this, but these chops are looking dang good. I got this chicken rolling right yonder here. It's kind of dark out here, but I'm going to get some of my glaze, my special mustard-based glaze on these suckers. I'm going to let them kind of percolate in the back. I'm going to get these chickens up here and get them raw. Let me see if I could change the setting out here so I could get that little flashlight going. Boom, bam! Alright guys, I got that little light on here. I laid these guys out to give you a better view of what's going on in the grill. I'm going to get my little glaze on here, get these chickens over where they need to be. I just kind of slid them over real quick so I can work on this, but I'm going to make me a daily, get my little glaze on there and let these babies percolate off the heat with that glaze. and I'll get these chickens done. But anyway, I'll be back when it's all done. We got a lot going on in the house too, so stay tuned. It's almost done, y'all. Man, oh man, this is the life, ain't it? Warm enough to be out here, early spring, doing a nighttime cook. Word up, baby. Look at them little chickens in there. I hope I ain't disturbing my ducks out there too much with my ruckus. Here, I'm gonna get the light on these suckers so you can see them better. Alright, how's that? See that little drip tray in there? All them drippings and drops. This flashlight is quite bright. See if I can get that to focus better so you can see that caramelization happening. That's them chickens sitting in line getting done up. I have to flip these chickens. Start flipping them chickens. Looky, looky, looky. Alright guys, they're hot, but I'm going to do it with my hands so you can see them getting turned. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Hope I don't burn myself too much, boy. This stuff is kind of hot. Word up. Alright. I guess I could use them tongs, instead of them thongs. I'm talking about some tongs. Because I'm a pit master. I mean, I still like them thongs, don't get me wrong. But when I'm barbecuing, it's all about them tongs. Yeah, man, I'm crazy. Your boy Ty be tripping, especially when he's cooking some chicken. Alright. I just had to come out here and give you guys a little update. This cook could be done soon. I took them chops off. They're sitting in the oven under warm, just waiting for this stuff to get done. I don't want them to cook too long and get all dried out. That'd be a dang gone shame. I can't wait to get my big cooker done. Then we're gonna have some real fun. Alright guys, here's a quick video of some of the finished product. Look at them chops. Looking good, huh? Sweet potato with some rice and some vegetables. Obviously, you know what them vegetables are. And here's a little bit of that birthday cake for me. Happy birthday to me. And I'll be having video of the rest of the stuff in a moment. That chicken to be done shortly. Alright guys, I think this is it. I'm about to get a temperature on these guys, but I think they're looking good. Oh yeah, nice and firm. Pretty good, but I'm going to run a temperature on there with my meat thermometer anyway. Good cooking practices. Let's see here. Oh, I might have to put this down for a minute so I can. I only have 2 hands. Oh yeah, man, that's done. We sitting at like 180. Alright, yeah, if I back up, you can. Well, no, it still ain't wanting to focus. This dang gone light is too bright. I need to get me some of that fancy camera equipment. Anyway, take my word for it. You want it to be about 170, 180. At least I do. You know, 170 is good, but personally, at 170, that meat still tastes kind of, it's done, but it's kind of tough, you know, by the bone. You might even be looking a little pink, and I hate that. I noticed, like, with the chicken, that stuff is sitting at about 180. It's wonderful. Anyway, it's looking good. I'm about to bring it on in there. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. Pit Master T in the place to be. I went to Davenport University for a short while. About one in a partial year. I'm going to tell you that, 1 in a partial. Alright guys. I'm going to get in there, get it plated up, and I'll show you that next. Alright guys, take a look at that right there. I just brought that chicken in. And obviously it's looking all dark. Alright, there's that. I'll get them chops out of the oven in a moment, and hey, there we go. I'll get them chops. Alright guys, I got them laid out here. Look at that right there. Them chops looking good. I'll put that sweet yellow glaze on there. And one of them is already being consumed, and the judge says that they're a hit. Look at that, roasted garlic with some of them carrots and sweet potatoes, and we got some broccoli in there, some rice inside of here. I'll get it plated up in a minute and let you guys see what it looks like. There's my cake, and voila. Let's see this chop. Look at that right there. And what I hear is pretty darn tootin', y'all. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna make me a plate. Guys, quick side note. Took a bite of that chicken, just a test run. And if you take a look, just a quick side note, remember I was talking about the different temperatures? 170 is done, but I like 180 much better. I don't know why it's not focusing good. Anyway, at 180, it's all the way cooked down to the bone, none of that pink red stuff. And the meat is nice and tender, wonderful, not all chewy. You go to them places and so-called chefs, man, you eat their food, that stuff would be all chewy and you be trying to smile like you like it, but this is that stuff when you really like it, right there. Look at that, falling off the bone tender. Wonderful. No pink junk. Wonderful. Still nice and tender and chewy, not all dry. Just a note. All right. Here's my plate, guys. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put the light on. All right, guys. Here's my plate. You see that? Got those chicken pieces. I already had a piece. There's my chop. Some carrots, roasted garlic, some sweet potatoes, along with some broccoli and some wonderful rice that was cooked in a nice vegetable stock. Out of this world, man. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this cook. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot there's some biscuits in the oven. Some biscuits. Oh yeah, some biscuits that go good on the side there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That guy Ty, look at Callie in here. She just a chilling. Meow, 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 meow. She's like, get that dang going light out my face. Alright, I'm about to get me some of these biscuits. Put it up here too. And I'm about to put it down the hatch. Look at your guy Jimmy. You see that guy Jimmy?